Greetings, Derek the Fairweather Camper here. I'm about to say something divisive, but I think it's something we pretty much all already know. Backpacking meals are terrible. You know the ones I'm talking about. They come in a Mylar pouch, you pour boiling water in it, you eat it with your long-handled spoon to keep from getting your little fingers dirty. They're high in sodium, they're expensive, and they range in flavor from somewhere between, oh, it's not bad, to, good God, I have to eat 2 of these. I've never been sitting out in the woods eating one of those thinking, wow, this is delicious. So today I'm going to show you how to dehydrate your own vegetables. I have here tomatoes, green pepper, onions, and celery. I dehydrated these myself, and I'm going to turn them into backpacking meals. That'll not only taste better, but it'll be cheaper and healthier. So let me show you how to do this. Today I'm going to be dehydrating an onion, a green bell pepper, a couple of celery ribs, which if you're from the South, you would call the holy trinity of cooking. And I'm also going to dehydrate a can of diced tomatoes. We'll start by washing these. And then I'm just going to dice them up nice and fine. And after you have those diced up nice and fine, we're going to move over to the stove and I'll show you the next step. Over here I have 2 containers of water. This is boiling water. There's nothing in it, no salt, no seasonings or anything, it's just water. And then I have a bowl of ice water. So what I'm going to do is blanch the vegetables. And to do that, you'll want to just submerge them in the boiling water for 2 to 3 minutes. Just to let them cook. And this does 2 things. It softens the vegetables a little bit, so when you rehydrate them later, it'll be easier. And also the boiling water is going to kill any bacteria that's on there. So that's very important. You just want to let them go for 2 to 3 minutes. You don't need very long at all. All right, after about 2.5 minutes in the boiling water, Just drain them a little bit and plunge them right into the ice bath. That stops the cooking, gives them a little bit of a shock, and it'll make them easier to rehydrate later. The dehydrator I have is a Nesco. It's a pretty basic model, but it does exactly what it was designed to do. I've used it for all kinds of vegetables, fruits. I've even put canned chicken in here without any problems. I can get more trays for it, but so far the only upgrade I've made is to purchase a couple more of these finer mesh inserts for the trays. It came with 2. I bought 2 more. And if you start comparing the price of a dehydrator to the price of buying backpacking meals for a long weekend trip, or even the price of buying dehydrated vegetables in bulk, a dehydrator will pay for itself, even if you only use it like I do, just a couple times a year. I'm going to set it according to what it says here: fruits and vegetables, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius, if you prefer a unit of measurement that actually makes sense. So after your vegetables have been in their ice bath, just go ahead and spread them out on the tray. You just want to spread them out in a nice, thin, even layer. And then repeat the process for your green peppers. And the celery. I'm not going to blanch the tomatoes. I'm just going to drain those. If you're using canned vegetables, there's no need to cook them first. They'll be soft enough, having been sitting in the juice in their can for a while. So for something like tomatoes, you just drain it. Beans, black beans, pinto beans, something like that, you'd want to rinse them. But tomatoes, just get all the juice off. Frozen vegetables, if you're doing frozen corn or frozen peas and carrots or something like that, you would want to blanch first. But things in a can, you generally just drain them, rinse them, and you're golden. If you find anything undesirable, like this little piece of stem, of course you'll want to take it out. I'm going to stack these trays together. Put the lid on it. Plug it in. And check back in 24 hours. All right, I put these in about 12:30 yesterday afternoon. And now it is 9:30 in the morning. So that's what, 21 hours? I'm just going to go ahead and unplug this and show you how to take them out. There's our celery. It dehydrated down to almost nothing. And you can see the reason why I put these finer mesh grids in there, because those are very, very small pieces of celery. Going to put them into a freezer bag. It's the best way I've found to store them. I always make sure to buy freezer bags and not storage bags. Freezer bags are a little thicker, a little tougher, more durable. I always write what it is along with the date that I put it in the bag. And I typically don't dehydrate these for long-term storage. I usually plan out my backpacking meals and just dehydrate what I need to use it up right away. Usually if I haven't used these up within a year, I'll just toss whatever's left and start fresh the next time. So to get these out of here, let's take this little tray out, dump them right in there. And dump them into some kind of container. You can use wax paper, parchment paper. This is the easiest way I've found, is just to get a big container, pop them right off into there. Give this a quick rinse in the sink, and it'll be good to go for next time. You can see there, that's all the celery we ended up with out of 2 celery ribs. There's the green pepper. There's the onion. And there's the tomato. So there you have it, the beginnings of your own little dehydrated stockpile. Now that you see just how easy this is, I guess you could even say it's pretty cut and dry.